30 days, day 7. When she comes back, your power is in your calm. If you are here right now, it means you've started to see something. Women don't come back with words, they come back with behavior. But most men don't understand this because they think a comeback is a message. No, a comeback is a shift in energy. And if you can't read that energy, you will lose her again, even if she returns. Today is day 7. And today, I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm going to show you what you must never do, because this is where men lose. But before we go deeper, if this content gives you something, stop for a second. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, because this is not just another channel. This is where men rebuild themselves. And if you truly want to become a strong man, don't walk this path alone. Write in the comments, I am in control. Let's see who's really here. Now listen carefully. When a woman comes back, she doesn't come back dramatically. She doesn't cry. She doesn't explain everything. She doesn't say, I made a mistake. No, she comes back quietly. A simple message, small, subtle, almost meaningless. But that's where the game begins, because that message is not a message, it's a test. She is measuring you. Have you changed? Are you still the same man? Are you still waiting for her? Or are you now a man with his own life? And this is where most men fail. The moment she texts, they answer immediately. Fast, long, needy, invested. And right there, they lose. Because they don't understand this. A woman does not watch your words. She watches your pace, your energy, your center. Are you still revolving around her, or do you have your own axis? This is the rule of day 7. Do not react. Respond. That is not the same thing. A man who reacts is uncontrolled. A man who responds is in control. A man who reacts is emotional. A man who responds is grounded, and women return to grounded men. But here's the balance. Don't be cold, but don't be needy. Be kind, but don't be eager. Be clear, but don't overinvest. That means you respond like a man, but you don't chase her. When she texts you, you are in the middle of your life. A notification on your phone does not change your inner state. That is power. Because most men change direction the moment she appears. You don't. You already have direction. She steps into your world. You don't step into hers. If you don't understand this, you will always lose. Now let's go deeper. Why does she come back? Because your absence created something inside her. But not a weak absence, not a begging absence, not a desperate absence, a silent, strong, controlled absence. You didn't disappear. You returned to yourself, and that's what hit her. Because now she can't read you. She can't control you. You are no longer predictable, and the human mind is drawn to what it cannot control. That's where her return begins. But listen carefully. This is not a comeback. This is a test. And if you misread it, you lose the game. She is only checking. Is the door still open? Are you still there? Do I still matter to you? And if you open the door too fast, you lose your value. If you shut it completely, the game is over. So what's the balance? The door exists, but you are not standing there waiting. Understand this. Now the biggest mistake, men confuse curiosity with interest. Just because she texts, they think she's back. No, she's testing. And if you invest emotionally too fast, she pulls away. Because what is easy has no value, and what is hard to get becomes valuable. That's the law. Now here is the stoic frame. Nothing lifts you up. Nothing pulls you down. She texts, you stay calm. She doesn't text, you stay calm. You are stable. You are the center. You are the direction. And she moves around you. If you are still here and starting to think on this level, then do this right now. Subscribe, because this is not normal content. This changes you. Turn on notifications, because every day you go deeper, and write in the comments, I am centered, because that's not just a sentence, it's an identity. Now listen, when she comes back, the second sign appears. Her tone changes. And most men miss this because men listen to words. Strong men read energy. Her tone becomes softer, more relaxed, less resistance. But this is not a confession. This is not a comeback. This is the second phase of the test. And if you react wrong here, it's over. What must you not do? Don't analyze. Don't question. Why are you like this now? What does this mean? Do you want to try again? A man who speaks like that loses because you push her back into defense and she pulls away again. So what do? You stay in flow, but control stays with you. This is a game for disciplined men. Emotional men break here. And now the final truth. If she comes back and you didn't change, nothing changes. Same patterns, same mistakes, same ending. But if you changed, the game changes, and she feels it, and suddenly she has to win you. That is real power. Not the man who chases, but the man who is chased. But you can't fake that. You become that. And this channel builds that man. If you are ready, subscribe, like the video, comment, and send this video to a man who needs to hear this. Because this knowledge must reach every man. Tomorrow, day 8, we go deeper. Be ready. Because now there is no going back. Now you change. Tag 8 gehen wir noch tiefer. Sei bereit, denn jetzt gibt es kein Zurück mehr. Jetzt veränderst du dich.